But here's where it gets interesting, and unfortunately, it's a bit outside of the project management domain. Because think about it, can you just copy and paste your project management approach, even if it was successful for that project, from one client to another? If you'll try to do it, you'll fail miserably. I can tell you that because every company, every client has its own DNA. They have decision-making patterns, they have hierarchy of leadership, they have internal politics, and there are some influential people who are outside of this whole chain. Here's one more critical difference between project managers and delivery managers. As a project manager, you finish a project and hand off the results to clients. As a delivery manager, you finish a project and you basically integrate it within the ecosystem of the client's organization. You can imagine it like you are a gardener who tends for the client's yard. That's why most of the times delivery manager is responsible for understanding how their clients run their business, what internal infrastructure and technology they use, how they approve budgets for the projects, everything that will help you integrate into their organization. So the end goal is to become the natural extension to this organization, like its department, rather than being an external vendor for them. But all of these, like integration, understanding their business, and partnership, means nothing if you bleed money. Because at the end of the day, your account, your collaboration with this client should be profitable for your organization. There are many aspects here. First of all, you'll need to build good compositions in your team in terms of expertise that you'll provide. Then you'll need to balance the right skill sets and expertise level with the salaries of your team members. Then you'll need to balance the costs tactically between teams. Some teams do critical work for the partnerships, other teams do some maintenance work. That's why this team can bleed money, but this team should basically give you the profit. And last but not least, you will need to ensure the continuous long-term partnership, which means you should always ensure the continuous flow of work for all of your teams. Because if the team doesn't work, it doesn't get paid.